Um, it's definitely different. Coach knows brings a different kind of style, different way of coaching, and different kind of energy to the defense, and I love it. It allows us just to go out there and play. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like I finally got it. Like I finally am like, all right, like this is it. This is my last chance. So why not just really, really give everything? Because I said before I was going to give everything, but I didn't really know what that meant all the way. And so now that I'm, the older guy in the room, and I got guys behind me who is looking up to me to set the standard, I feel like, all right, now finally I'm like, all right, I got to cross all my T's and dot my I's to make sure I leave a hostel with everything I came to get.
How much is there a feeling for you of I need to take my game to a new level this season?
Um, I mean, yeah, I'm trying to, be a game changer. I'm trying to be one of those players that they circle on the scouting report. So, I'm just trying to get better every day and take it day by day and improve my skill set.
How do you feel like you become that way?
Just work. There's no really secret behind it. It's just hard work. Yeah, yeah. I feel like Coach Jay definitely enjoys the new staff and they gel together and like I said, Coach knows allows us to go play and Coach Jay loves that.
Do you appreciate having that stability with Coach Johnson?
Yeah, for sure. A lot of other players, have cycled through coaches, and I've had Coach Jay as the D-line coach at Ohio State since I was a sophomore in high school recruiting me. So I've known him for 7 years now, and I know what I'm gonna get from him. He knows he's gonna get from me, and we got a relationship to where, I can be honest with him, he can be honest with me.
Zach, you know what it's like to come in here as a five-star recruit with a lot of pressure on you and expectations. How do you feel like JT, especially going into their second year, how JT and Jack handling that? Like, where are they at right now?
I mean, first of all, I'm gonna say all that star stuff means absolutely nothing once you walk through the door. Like, so, I feel like they did a good job of coming in and just working, trusting on us to, to help them out and to get them where we see that they can be, and just like I said, just working and grinding and getting better and improving every day.
What do you expect out of them this year? Seems like obviously you're going to play a lot, probably
Yeah,
you are. Seems like they're going to play a lot. Just what do you expect out of JT
yeah,
and Jack this year?
big things,
And what about yourself?
big things.
Tyler Friday was just named as a captain. What have you seen from him to become a leader of this team?
Friday's been a leader since the dad walked in the building. Friday's a guy that um, that the older guys, the other leaders, go to for advice and go to for when they got something on their mind. It'd be like I go to Friday when things aren't going right, and I know that Friday's gonna have my back, and I got Friday's back. So having him as a captain and being one of the leaders of the team, it's like I expected it since from day one that he was gonna be one of those guys who put the team on his back and just led us to where he wanted to go.
Obviously, you were a captain last year. Do you feel like it's equally important for you to have the same kind of leadership this year?
Yeah, I always say that they weren't they're not captains because they were voted captains, if that makes sense. Like they're captains because they embody like leadership on the program, and I feel like just because my name wasn't voted captain, I won't have a C on my chest doesn't mean that I'm not still a leader of the program, and I know that guys are still looking up to me, and so I have to maintain that standard regardless of if I'm a captain or not.
We've heard about more nastiness from this defense, more aggressive, quicker off the ball. How have you grown in that, and how have you seen the defense grow?
Yeah, I just biggest thing for me is just the energy. We're just playing with so much juice and so having so much fun out there, and it's like when defenses are playing fun and they're playing fast and they're playing physical, that's the combination for a great defense. And I feel like we have the potential to do that. Obviously, we got to go out there and put it on the field. Talk is just talk, but I feel like we're headed towards the right direction.
Devin Wilson said this defense matched up pretty well on Saturday with the offense. Did you guys feel that? And when you're going up against the best offense in the country, how does
Yeah,
that help?
I mean iron sharpens iron. I'm going against two top offensive linemen every single day in practice in Dewan and Paris, and what better look could I ask for? I'm not gonna get any better looks until game day, and then even then, some of them, Dewan and Paris, like I said, are top O linemen. So just in that regard, it's the best on best, good on good. You got no choice to bring your A game every day and be your best every day, or you're gonna lose reps. And we're all like super competitors. No one wants to lose. And same thing with CJ, and the DBs and the receivers and the linebackers. It's just we're getting each other better, and we love the competition. Yeah, I think Mike's gonna be a great player for here. Great player. I feel like last year he was still trying to figure it out. He didn't really know what he didn't really know what he didn't know, and now he's kind of getting it like, all right, if I just do this, I'm gonna make a lot of plays, and he's doing that, and he's the sponge taking everything. Coach Jay and Coach Spence is telling him, and he's just running with it and becoming filling into a great player in his own.
You guys have seen the difference that like Davon Hamilton made as a true like nose tackle.
Yeah,
Tommy made as a true nose
yeah.
tackle. Can he be that, and can he be that this year?
He's a different type of player than them. He's just not the same. Devon and Tommy were both like huge, bro, and like the strongest people I've ever met in my life to this day. And Mike's not necessarily that kind of guy. I'm not saying he's weak, but they're just different type of players. But in terms of impact, I feel like having a disruptor in the middle of the defense, right in front of the quarterback every single play, goes a long way. And I feel like Mike Hall could be that.
So if that's not what his attributes are, what is it about him that would lead him to be that disruptor?
That dude's twitched up, man. Like, like he's twitched up. Like few players I've seen in this program. I'm talking about receivers, safeties, corners. Like when Mike moves, it'd be like, how did you do that, Mike? And he'd just be like, just Mike. So that's probably the biggest thing I say for Mike. And it's just his just energy. Like I said, he's one of those guys who's like a spark plug for our defense. When Mike gets going, like you can't help but to feel that yourself. So, like I said, Mike's gonna be a real good player one day.
Speaking of second-year D tackles, not to say that he's going to how do you feel about Tyleek? I know he flashed last year. What do you expect out of Tyleek this year?
I mean, same goes for Tyleek. Having a disruptor in the middle is great to the defense, and Tyleek's really grown on his own. Like I said, he came in freshman here and didn't really know what he was doing, and didn't really get it. And it took him relying on the older guys and the leadership to tell him like, nah, bro, you could really like be that dude. And throughout the winter workouts and the summer and all that, saying we just stayed on him, kept pushing him and pushing him and pushing him, and we're seeing the results. He's seeing the results out there in practice. Being as big as he is, but also being as quick and as loose as he is, like that's a weird combination, and especially to Tyleek, that's going to give a lot of offensive fits in the future.
Zach,
Seen
you
a lot
had
of deep
mentioned
D line.
more questions for Zach. Zach, you had mentioned that this is kind of like a make or break year. What's your mindset going into this year, and do you almost feel, I guess, a little under the radar going into this last year for you?
Personally, I've last year, I'm not gonna lie, I paid a lot of attention to you guys and like what you guys said and what the media wrote and the other players not other players, other fans was saying about me, and now it's kind of like I'm gonna just go out there and play and you know play my hardest and just go get what I came to get, and everything else is kind of I don't want to say irrelevant, but it doesn't affect me and how I play on the field. So why give any attention to it? And just go, get in my playbook, watch my film, and hopefully go ball on Saturdays.
With that change in mindset, how have you seen the game change for you?
I feel like I'm playing a lot looser. Just a lot more, just free, just going out there and playing football. The game I've been playing since I was a kid. I'm not thinking too much about oh, I gotta get this game if I want to go to the draft. No, I'm just going out there and playing. And I feel like with that mindset, I can go out there and play my best football and put me in the position that I want to be in.
We've seen a lot of deep D lines around here. I'm curious how this one stacks up. It seems like it might be deeper because it looks like at least 5 defensive ends are going to play a lot.
Mhm.
Maybe 5 D tackles or
Yeah.
10 guys. I know injuries might happen and other guys might step up, but how does this depth compare to maybe some of the other D lines we've seen?
I mean, Coach Jay had the philosophy that he likes to keep guys fresh, and I feel like with the team that we have, we can do that, and that's the biggest thing for us. Just keeping guys fresh so we can play fast.
Get the balance, like, from what the coach is saying, just you personally, from staying fresh but also getting in a rhythm.
Yeah.
I hear people saying like you need to play a certain amount of snaps to really get in a rhythm.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want to stay fresh. Speak on that a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely was a struggle at first, but the way we practice and the way that our team is set up and the way our coaching staff preach to us is you got to win the moment. So if you're on the field, you got to go win. You got to go win your one-on-one matchup. Whether you've had 5 plays in a row, this is your first play to drive, you got 10 plays in a row, you got to go win your one-on-one matchup, and that's something that obviously you like to get into a rhythm, but you don't always get that luxury if you want to stay fresh and be able to play the whole season, all 4 quarters of every single game at the fastest. And like I said, just when you're on the field, you got to make the plays that come to you, and like I said, go win the moment.